Samsung dryer. The problem is they're saying it won't start. And when I came to inspect, I noticed the drum turns pretty easily. So it means there is a problem with the belt. So let's check it out. First, unplug. And then we're gonna move 2 screws in the back. This one and that one. You just push this to get the lid off. Taking control panel off. So this model has pretty easy. So just grabbing with 2 hands, one over here, and kind of like pulling back. And it goes up. If it's not going easy, so then you're using little hook to kind of lift those things up because they stay over here to get the panel out. And then we're gonna disconnect it. The next step, removing 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, removing filter, and we'll be removing 2 other screws. When you're taking front off, be careful. You need to disconnect the light cable. And then just lift it up and it's off. Taking this panel off, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So just basically pulling back, and there's like a cable, so make sure you're gonna disconnect it. The next step is taking drum off, but to do that we need to unscrew 1, 2, 3, and 4. Disconnect over here, get 1 more screw over here, and 1 more screw over here. You can keep this one on, okay? So afterwards we just need to lift this up, and it's supposed to come up. So just grab over here. So the way how I get the drum out, just pulling belt all the way up, and under it over here, I'm just feeling and sensing that it's not touching anything on its way, just drum only, just lifting it up and pulling it back. Drum off. So, and it is Italy pulley. It's totally, as you can see. So we're gonna replace that part, vacuum over there a little bit. This looks good, and also I notice has a lot of dust inside, so I'm gonna clean it up as well. So I'm using my little helper, my little monster. Super easy. We're just gonna unscrew this one and take the spring off over here. So we're gonna replace with a new one. New one, shiny one, so we're just gonna basically put it over here where it was. Okay, put the screw and then hooked with the spring, and it will be ready to go. Taking 1 screw, another screw out, just to clean everything inside. Ooh, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This is everything needs to be clean, as you can see. Okay, so everything is nice and clean, replaced. I'm gonna put the drum back, so make sure the back of the drum would go on those rollers. And I mark drum with the error, make sure that error facing me, so I know it's different part. So just like lifting it up, placing over the rollers. So make sure it's, then we're gonna work on the belt. Okay, now we need to place the belt on the motor, right? And use our pulley to keep the belt tight. So we're putting over here. Make sure that it goes over here, and then place this over here. So one part of the bell, second part of the bell, pulley over here, and this is how you're setting this up. Okay, we're about to place the front part, so make sure rollers go under the drum, and those little hooks would go into those holes. Okay, it's back over here where it's supposed to be, so we're gonna place our screws back. Same on this side, make sure it's all sitting how it's supposed to be. I usually spin the drum just to check. Okay, sounds good. And then make sure you connect over here. Placing this panel, it goes over here on the top. And we have screws to connect it, but also on the back we have those hooks where we have to line our wiring. Okay, so we're lining our wires. Then we placing this on the top, and we'll be screwing this panel back. Okay, make sure that 5 screws in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is for the light, and this is wiring for your control panel. Placing the door panel, so putting into few latches. Then when we're closing, make sure we connect the wire for the light. Okay, and then closing the last screw, 1 of 4 is back. Now we're gonna place the control panel. All right, make sure you connect wires over here. Place it in a special place where it's supposed to be, and just kind of closing the panel till it clicks. Okay, I'm gonna do a little test really quick. Plugging this back. This lid is not on yet. Let's get power. Super, just stay away from moving part. Okay, so it's working. Let's put the lid back, and it's ready to go. Also up front, placing 2 screws back, 1 over here, 1 over here. Okay, and placing the lid back, the filter, I'm sorry.